Well, she's back with a brand new album, and it's really nice to see. Jess Chambers' new album called Desire is out, and she's doing a wee bit of a tour at the moment as well. And she joins me in the Kiwi studio with her guitar as well. Good morning, Jess.
Morning.
Lovely to see you again. It's been a while since you've been on the show, not since the last release, which was a while ago now.
2008.
Oh, too long.
Yeah.
Too long. And that was about the same time as the Woolshed Sessions was
Same
out
year.
as well. And you also took the Silver Scroll.
Well, I was nominated for the Silver Scroll, but I won the Country Music
The country
Award.
one.
Yeah.
Which is a great achievement. That was for Stringing Me Along.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been up to since? What's been happening the past 3 years?
Well, I've been doing a lot of collaboration and playing live with different people, and then writing my own material and getting this album together, and traveling a little bit. And
Overseas travel?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went back to the States for a while last year. Checked out a few different places.
Where's home in the States?
Well, usually California. That's where most of my family is based, and then but yeah, I like to. It's so big. I try to go somewhere else if I can. Yeah.
I'd imagine you'd quite like Texas.
Well, I'd love to check out Austin because I've been there, but I was only there for one evening, and so I've never really experienced the city.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've heard it's very vibrant. Yeah.
It goes off at South by Southwest time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone talks about that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out this year.
Cool.
Next year, sorry.
So a bit of travel around the States, a few gigs as well?
Yeah, I did some shows mostly in San Francisco because I was there the majority of the time. I was away for 5 months, and I was in San Francisco for 3 of those.
And when people over there ask, where are you from, do you say, what do you say, New Zealand or?
Yeah, because they're usually talking about my accent.
Yeah.
So I just say New Zealand.
So they, because to us you sound slightly American.
Yeah.
And to them, what you sound Kiwi.
I sound weird. So everyone's always asking me where are you from. So
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
So getting a whole lot of songs together in that meantime. So this is taken that 3 years. So I guess some of these songs would spread over that time.
Yeah, definitely. And some of them, well, it took me a year to get my first album out, so I'd written that last lot of songs that's been around for 4 years. So these songs start from the period of when those songs finished. So yeah, 4 years.
And by the sounds, you are in demand from other artists as well to work on their work.
I mean, I love working with other people. It's fun, and it's kind of light relief from being inside my own brain. My own mind too much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Being inside someone else's brain.
Yeah.
Like who? Who have you been working with?
I did a little bit of work with, the Woolshed Sessions. We've continued to kind of, play together.
So there'll be more material?
It's more like there's individual writers within the band, and then the band itself brings their own feel to the songs. So yeah, there is a few. I think there's a few new songs in there. Most of them have made it to my solo album, so we'll have to go back into the Woolshed and make some more new stuff. I've also been working with the Upbeats, and they're
really,
drum
the
and bass
Upbeats?
act. Yep.
On a drum and bass or dubstep tune or?
Well, I've collaborated with them over their past 3 albums, so I just come in and kind of feature on 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
And they got me into their live band, and we did a few shows. We did a small tour earlier this year, and playing live with them is really fun. I love it.
Wow! So could we equally find you on a drum and bass dance floor, Jess Chambers on a?
I find drum and bass actually quite hard to dance to.
Huh.
It's kind of it's such a driving beat that for me I kind of end up just nodding my head.
Yeah.
But I like drum and bass, but I don't really dance to
So
it.
what is it like to sing to then? Is it difficult?
It's easy to sing to because above the beat, well, it depends what track it is and what kind of instrumentation they've got going on in it, but a lot of time there's so much, the beat is such a solid foundation that there's all this room on top for kind of ethereal vocals, and that's kind of why they get me in.
And a lot of improv, I'd imagine, as well.
Yeah.
Improv singing, if there's such a thing.
Yeah, live there.
Yeah.
I try to just feel it and get a little bit, freestyle sometimes.
MC.
No,
MC Jess Chambers.
MCing.
Oh my God. Or oh my gosh, I think is what they say. Oh my gosh. Check out this tune. Which is obviously quite different to your album. How would you describe the flavour of this album? Has it still got those country roots?
Yeah, well, my first album didn't have any country elements to it, so this is kind of new. In the last 4 years, I've gone back to the music of my childhood in a sense, because I grew up with my granddad and my aunties playing country music in their pickups when they were taking me places. I don't remember my parents really listening to country music, but yeah, I love it and I can't deny it. So it's kind of creeped into some of my songs, and this album is quite minimal. It's a little bit dark, but hopefully it's comforting as well. I think country music is generally quite comforting, even if it's completely heartbroken. Yeah,
because it was 3 years ago. It was election time as well, and your track Little Islands was lent to the Green Party. Have they returned to you for something else, or
we did have a small discussion, but I haven't spoken to them further about it, so I'm not sure what songs they're using.
Certainly did shape their the vibe of their campaign, that's for sure, last time around. All right, well, let's hear something brand new from Jess Chambers live in the Kiwi studio.
It's a heaviness, this heart of mine. I'm packing it and gonna leave it behind. Keeps giving me trouble, keeps falling in love. I'm tired of crying, so I'm giving it up. Climb a mountain, someplace near the top. Gonna throw my heart from the summit, come down without it. I'm gonna be stony, I'm gonna be cold. I swear I will never care for another living soul. Gonna kill this desire, bury it alive. A heart just makes you cry, just makes you cry. I'm cutting my ties, gonna run. I'm catching a train tonight, leave no notes for anyone. I'll never be achy, I'll never be blue. I will spend my days never thinking about you. Gonna kill this desire, bury it alive. A heart just makes you cry, gonna kill this desire, still this heart of mine. Who needs a heart? Just makes you cry, just makes you cry.
Jess Chambers live in the Kiwi studio performing for you this morning. What's the name of that tune?
Desire. It's the title track.
The title track from the album Desire. And you're playing in Auckland City this evening?
At the Wine Cellar.
Nice. And on a wee bit of a tour elsewhere as well?
Yeah, we're going to play Wellington on Sunday and Nelson on the 30th of September and Christchurch on the 2nd of October.
Great. And you're dragging along other musicians with you as well?
Got a band, and Tessa Raines playing Wellington, Christchurch and Nelson with me.
Cool.
And Steve Abel's playing tonight with me at the Wine Cellar.
Great. Sounds like an excellent time. Well, go and have you got a website where people can check out more music and the album?
They can go to my Bandcamp, which is Jess Chambers Project, dot Bandcamp. I don't know the address. I guess
Just
how do Bandcamp addresses go?
Yeah, it's your name and then .bandcamp.com.
Yes,
so
there we go.
that'll do it.
That's me.
Nice. Very, very excellent. Thanks very much for joining us in the Kiwi studio. I'm going to
Thanks for having me.
play something else from the album, track 2. This one here is called Little Heart. It's Kiwi.